Broadcasting live from Stanton in Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamal Comms Radio.
As I have promised you that at exactly 20 to 1, we will be having a very special interview. And oh my, our guest is in the studio right now.
Qué bonito que te veo. Yo quisiera confesarte que te quiero. Es muy guapa tu sonrisa y tu mirada. Ay, qué lástima que tú no sientas nada.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leo SA is in the building.
Sería mi vida. Muchacho guapo, ven pa' acá. Ay, ven pa' acá.
On your favorite radio station, Jamal Comms Radio.
Ay, muchacho, yo quisiera darte un beso. Eres lo que sueño y lo que pienso. Yo quisiera darte todo y más que eso. Ay, qué lástima que yo no te
From the heart of Stanton in Johannesburg, you are listening to Jamal Comms Radio.
Let me do this.
Broadcasting live from Stanton in Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamal Comms Radio.
This is someone. You can continue. Yeah. And let me firstly welcome Leo SA on Chabalcom's radio on the Bright Eye Show. Mr. Leo,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
welcome to Chabalcom's radio.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me today.
And how are you, sir?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fantastic.
And our apologies for keeping you so long due to load shedding. We had some serious technical glitch, so we needed to sort that out so that we can able to have a very uninterrupted broadcasting throughout the day. But I hope you are still doing so well wherever you are, and I know that you are tuning into Chabalcom's radio right now, because I know we have so many loyal listeners who don't want to switch off from this radio station. So yeah, we are having Leo SA in the studio right now. We want to talk more about him and his musical journey. So if you want to join into the conversation, just dial 074 553 8270. That's the studio line. You can also send a WhatsApp text or a voice note or even a voice call on 067 863 4220 so that you can get to ask any question to Leo SA. Mr. Leo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
To the listeners who are listening out there, they are hearing this beautiful song and the beautiful voice for the very first time, but wanting to know, who is this Leo SA? Share with the listeners, who is exactly Leo SA?
Okay. Leo SA is my stage name as an artist. So my real name, it's Lebohang Lepoleta. So I'm just a Sotho boy or a young man all the way from Northwest Province. And I came to Gauteng Province to Johannesburg to study. So I'm studying at UJ. I'm doing my final year, and also I'm part of the UJ Choir 2022.
Final year or what?
Bachelor of Education.
Wow. People are studying, guys. They are not just focusing on their talents only. They are studying, and which is very inspiring, eh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, because we are living in some of the toughest times. If you want to focus much on only your career, you might get being stunned, So you need to have something that you can fall back to whenever things goes wrong. And education, remember, it doesn't expire.
Yes, sir.
Once you acquire education, you will live with it for the rest of your life. And I know that many of you who are listening right now will be inspired by this young man, Leo SA. Mr. Leo.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How did your musical journey start? Because listening to this song that is playing on the background right now, like I will I would say that maybe you are listening to someone who's been in the music industry for the longest time because of the quality of the song that we are listening to right now. How did this all started?
It all started at church back home.
Mm.
So I was part of um, a worship team or music team at church,
Mm.
and I want to believe that my passion for music started there, for gospel music particularly, but for music as a whole, because I'm also singing choral music with the usual choir. So
That's my stuff.
yeah,
Choral music.
so it's like I started this choir things back in primary. I remember in 2007, I was doing my grade 3, and I had a class teacher. I believe she was a singer because she used to teach us this choral music, and that's when I really, at first I thought that, they are just forcing us to do it, but later on I realized that no, this was the game changer for me, because today I'm a young artist, up and coming artist. So yeah.
And the song that we are playing right on the background,
Yes.
how did it came about?
So the song is written in Sotho.
Mm.
So I write my own music.
Wow,
I'm a songwriter, and there's this song Tohomoyo Halalelang. Yeah, it's a known song. So it inspired this song, and then I had to come up with the lyrics that came into my spirit, and that's when I written them down and started to practice them or rehearse them up until I actually came about the song. So the song says Tohomoyo Halelang Ogene Dipelo tsa rona, meaning come Holy Spirit and enter or dwell in our hearts. And then it continued to say Re ikokobetsa, meaning we humble ourselves unto God. And also the Bible says, if you humble yourself, he shall lift you up. And so that's by that time I came to a point whereby I was like, God, this is no longer about me. It is about you. And also looking at the situation that I'm from, like my home background. So yeah.
Wow. We are hanging out with Leo SA on Chabalcom's radio on the Bright Eye Show. I'm Austin Bringani, standing in for Conca Basilia, and we will be with you until 3. But now we are having one of the brightest and upcoming gospel artists, and I believe that you are loving his music right now. Yeah. We are living in times whereby we are having genres such as Amapiano, which is very dominant. When you talk about South African music right now, Amapiano is the dominant genre. Why did you decide to choose gospel as a genre that you want to express yourself in?
After being saved or being born again, 2013, I started or developed love for gospel music because, and I wanted to pursue gospel music because I realized that, I have to, as much as God gave it to me, this talent, so I have to give it to him back.
Yes.
So it was I look at my life and be like, this is my thank you unto God. So that is why I'm pursuing gospel music. And even when the songs that I'm writing, I've written a lot of songs, but I haven't recorded most of them.
Yes,
because I'm still gonna record them in future. So even the songs that I get to write, I can't write an Amapiano song. So most of the songs that I consume a lot of gospel music.
Wow.
So that is why I do gospel.
But there's this part I really want to understand mostly when I get to interview many artists, the writing part of it. How do you get to choose that what I'm writing is going to be relevant to the people, or what I'm writing is going to be well received by the people? How do you go about choosing the right weight for a song?
With me, I believe songwriting is different to many people, or it differs to many artists. There are those someone can just take a Bible and then check the scriptures.
Yes,
but with me, even when I'm working alone, sometimes, most of the time when I go to campus, I'll get a melody and start to sing to that melody. And then maybe I'm going to get few lines. And after, when I get to my room or when I get to my space, I check with the scripture if this is relevant. And when I check, for example, this song, when I recorded it, we were in the middle of pandemic. And it talks about allowing God coming to dwell within us in desperate times like COVID-19.
Yes.
So
yes.
I believe it's different to many people. Like, you'll never understand. So with me, I don't really, and also I do pray that God, is this relevant? Because I wrote several songs, but after praying, I realized that, I believe that God guided me that I choose this one to record this one. I could have recorded any song that I wrote, but I specifically chose this one because I'm thinking that we also have to look at the times that we are living in. Yeah.
And the name of the song is
Kahomoya.
Kahomoya.
Come, Holy Spirit.
Wow, 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 wow. Let's listen to this song, ladies and gentlemen. It's good.
Stanton in Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamal Comms Radio.
And yeah, we are still hanging out with Leo S.A. I know many people are very familiar when it comes to the name Leo. We have the great Lionel Messi, like a lot, eh? So the name itself, it's very simple for the people to like to relate to it. But getting back to the music, Mr. Leo, the song, who did you work with?
I worked with my big brother. He's like a big brother to me, Zuko S.A.
Oh, Zuko S.A. He once been here, eh?
Yes.
Like, I think twice.
Yes. Yeah. I'm close to him.
No, shout out to Zuko S.A. wherever you are, my guy, and shout out to you for being there for other artists.
Yes. So he's one of the artists. If you can check, currently he's big.
Yes.
And he's one of those artists that really do not consider their status because it's not so easy to get closer to a superstar like that. So, but with him, he's super humble, down to earth, and he also inspired me and also encouraged me that, man, go for what God called you to do, and if it's music, do it. And whenever you want to work, I'm here. So he's the one I worked with in this project. Yes.
Yeah, I know. Now I'm starting to get
and
like the quality of the song. It's just it's something.
Yeah, and after the release of the song, I was nominated last year at the Northwest Gospel Music Awards. They named them Bokonibu Kirima Gospel BBGMA. And even this year, I'm nominated under 2 categories. Best Gospel Newcomer and also Best Single of the Year. Yes.
That's so wonderful. We are with Leo SA, and I guess that you are loving this song. It's so soothing, and what I like about it really comfort anyone who is listening to it. The lyrics and how you put them together. Yeah, it's a very wonderful song. If you want to ask any question to Leo SA, the number is 074-553-8270, or send a WhatsApp text or a voice note on 067-863-4220, and that's where you can get to interact with him. And it's another chance that it's rare to find. Let's get to talk to our artists when they get to come in the studio, so that whenever they become so big, that I once talked to that artist. Yeah, so he's here and he will answer any question that you are about to ask him. And Leo, music industry, it's another. It's sort of a brutal industry. We have seen many big artists falling from, and some losing their position. Some even are not even nowhere to be found when it comes to the music industry now. That shows that there are a lot of challenges that artists go through. As a person and as as upcoming and new artist, how do you see yourself navigating through this kind of industry that it looks to be so brutal?
So firstly, I do not do like everything by myself. So I have a manager. I'm managed by Abakwankomo Marketing Solutions. So my manager always makes sure that each and every step or each and every decision that I make, because he's experienced and he's working with a lot of gospel artists. So he motivates me, he serves as my mentor, and also ensures that he helps me, to navigate throughout. So even if because some of the things I don't know them, others I see them online when I read about other artists. So he's the one who mostly shares a lot of information with me. Yeah.
Wow. And another a WhatsApp text that I just received now from Lerato in is it? Yes, Bukeng. She's saying to Leo SA in the studio, who inspired you to become a musician?
I really don't have someone that I looked up to and then said that I want to become like this person. Yes, I do have my favorite gospel artists, but I believe my talent or my love for music was inspired by my situation, because I come from a very difficult family background. So it was never easy growing up, with being raised by a single mother and knowing that you don't know where your father is, and seeing that your mother is struggling, being raised by your grandparents. So I believe my talent, I don't know, I believe God had a purpose about my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe that's one thing that pushes me. Yes.
Wow. Like how you put it, your words. it tells me that it's one artist who's very focused and knows what he wants. Very few artists who really understand why they are doing music, because it shouldn't be about pursuing music as a career, but also it will be something that's going to give people maybe some sort of uplifting. It can be lessons or things that it can change their lives, because people go through a lot, and sometimes when they get to listen to some of the songs, they get inspired and they get to have that courage to change and to face, or even to face their realities. So how you put your words tells me that even the album, the time you are going to release it, it's gonna be something else.
Yes, definitely.
But in terms of album itself, can we anticipate an album soon or not?
Currently, I'm working on releasing or recording another single, if not 2 singles, and I'm currently in communication with one of my friends from Swahili Gospel Choir, Bongani Kukozela. So he's one of my friends, and he's the person that we currently working or planning to work on a song. Because one of the songs that I wrote, I approached him saying that, man, I would love to have you in this song or to feature you in this song, and he was more willing to be part of it.
And we are having a voice note. Let's listen to this.
Hi, I have a question for you. I wanted to ask if I wanted to download this song, where can I go about getting it? I was just listening to it now on the radio, and it is an amazing song, and I would like to download it. Where can I get it?
Leo.
Okay, so the song is out everywhere where you normally get your music. It can your Spotify, your iTunes, your YouTube, wherever. So you just type Leo SA Tlogomoya. Leo SA Tlogomoya.
Now, at least you get to understand that I was just not trying to buy something out of you, like from you. The song's just good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So the listener right now just attests to what I'm listening to. To be honest, it's a very good song.
Thank you so much.
It's a very good song. If you still want to ask some questions to Leo SA, the number is 074 553 8270. The WhatsApp line is 067 863 4220, and you are going to interact with him directly. This is a very epic opportunity to speak to this bright young man in the studio, and I'm so inspired by the manner in which he take his craft seriously. So yeah, we are continuing with him. I think we will continue up until 1:30, and then so you still have a lot of time to get to talk to Leo SA about his music, and to get to ask anything about his journey, anything about the music industry itself, because I know there are many young ones out there who want to pursue music, but they don't know how to go about it. So if we have artists in the studio, at least you can able to get to share some experience, so that you can get to know what to do when you want to embark in this kind of a journey. Leo, I know even yourself, when you decide to maybe to what can I put it, to make an album, there are a lot of things that you as a person need to consider. But I just want to find out from you, what are the challenges that you encounter now that when you are trying to put up an album, or also in your journey as an artist so far?
Okay. First of all, um, I have to accept the fact that I'm still a student, and meaning that as a student you face a lot of challenges emotionally, and also your academics as well. Yeah. So before music, you already have a lot of things on your plate, but one of the greatest challenge is the financial challenge or financial difficulties.
Yes.
Because you have to pay the studio time, you have to pay the people who are going, producers, and also people who you are going to work with throughout that project. So it's never easy. It's never easy. If it was that easy, for sure I would be having an album by now.
And I also assume that even approaching some of the artists who are household names, just to have a collab with them, I think some they are not reachable.
It's not so easy. It's not so easy because I've tried texting or sending DMs on Instagram to
some of the
one
artists.
or two, but
yes.
even today I never received anything. Others would just read the message, and if you check when was the time you sent that message, maybe it was 2019. Today is 2020. The person read it 2019, and that was it.
Yeah, without even responding.
Exactly.
Yeah. But hey, let me let this song roll a little bit so that people get to understand when I'm saying that the song it's going to be big. Yeah, now I can't even wait for the album result.
Yeah, it's gonna come.
Yeah, it tells me that it's gonna be something big.
Yeah. Because I do a lot of writing. This guy is one of my backing vocalists.
Wow.
So, yeah. Still wanna wait.
Yeah. But the song itself is so like it's a very complete song. The music, the voice, yeah, it's really complement each other so well. Like I was listening to the song in the office the first time I heard about it. I was like, I don't believe this is his first single. Because it's well crafted. Yeah, it's well crafted. Because I happen to listen to many music by many artists, most especially the upcoming ones. Sometimes it's a matter of quality. You find that the guy has a voice, but the quality of the arranging of it, it's not that well crafted. And this one, no, it's good.
Thank you so much.
And the name of the song is Toho Moya. Is it? Did I pronounce it well?
It's Toho Moya.
Toho Moya. What a song! 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 And one thing about gospel artists that I admire like most.
Yes.
It's how you guys can manage to put together a very what quality band. Most of the that's why I always say that if you want to get a worth of your money, attend gospel music festival, because most of the gospel guys and the jazz musicians, you take your job very seriously. If you happen to go to a certain show, you'll find that the person did rehearse so well. So to you as a Leo, I know you're going to release an album. You will be invited in many events. How are you going to maintain the quality of the music that you are offering, even out there to the people?
So firstly, before I can even release or record, I check the studio that I'm choosing or people that I approach in order to attempt to record. So I always make sure that I choose the best quality. I chose the producer of the song. I chose him because even his work,
it's of quality.
Yeah, the quality was super good. Yes, so that is why I did not even hesitate when I approached him. I did not even doubted him. Yes.
We are still on the Bright Eye on Jabalcoms Radio. It's Saturday, the 10th of September 2022. It is a beautiful afternoon, and also we are having a very fabulous time in the studio with Leo SA, and he's sharing with us his journey in this music industry. And he's not alone. Hey, he's not alone. He's with a certain guy whom I want him to introduce himself to you, the listeners, so that they get to know who is with Leo SA. Say, how are you?
Good, sir. How are you?
I'm very good. And just introduce yourself to the listeners.
My name is Toby Simsomi. I also study at UJ.
Wow.
During my final year in optometry.
In what?
In optometry.
Optometry.
Yeah.
No, at least our eye problems, it's solved. Yes. Now I know where to go.
Yeah, consider it done. Yeah.
Yes. And well done for that, eh?
Yes.
Because it's very inspiring to see young men pursuing education.
Yes.
That's where the future of the country lies. Education is the key. Yes. And how did you happen to meet Leo?
I met Leo in 2020 or 2019. 2019, yes, at church, SCO. Yeah, and I was part of the worship team.
SCO is Student Christian Organization.
Yes.
In most of the higher learning institutions.
Yes.
Yes.
So I was part of the worship team, and we were working with Leo. They on the worship team, so that's where he shared that he wants to release a song. Yes, the Homo, and I remember him sending the clip, the voice notes,
of the song,
of the raw song, the raw version of the song, and I was like, oh man, when are we releasing this? I was so excited about the song. Yeah. Even before it was released. Yeah. Yeah. And then he asked me to be part of the backing
The
vocalist.
concept, yes.
Yeah. For the song. Yeah.
And I believe that also it's another artist in the making.
Yes.
Definitely.
I believe so. But how is it like working with him?
It's very nice. It's very nice. Yeah. He's my friend. So I enjoy working with him actually. Yeah. So yeah. He's a really young guy. Yeah.
No, that's so wonderful. And to you, Leo, again, what are your future plans in terms of music that people can anticipate?
I aim to record, you name them, your EPs, your albums, yeah, and also working with one of the greatest artists here in South Africa, whom I look up to, Dr. Dumi.
Oh,
yeah, he's one of my favorites here in South Africa.
I understand. It's good.
Yes, so that's what I'm aiming for.
But internationally?
Internationally, I have my one favorite, Pastor Travis Green.
Oh,
yeah.
So now I understand why you came up with a quality song. Yes. Even people who you look up to, they are very consistent when it comes to their music.
Yes.
But is there maybe a duration where you can promise the listeners that by this time the album will be released?
I really
because you know why I'm asking this question. The song is going to put you under enormous pressure. That I'm very certain. People who are listening to this song, I know wherever they are, they can't wait to have the full album.
Okay, so maybe within period of let's say 3 years, I'll be having an EP. Yes, that's what I can promise right now. It's too long. It's too long. But we are not gonna only have Toombo up until that. But I'm still gonna release singles or 2 songs here and there.
And whenever you think of releasing a single,
yes, sir,
don't forget Chawal Comes Radio.
I will never.
We will be very honored to play your singing for the first time.
Yes, sir.
We will be very honored. And one thing that we can promise is that we are going to even play your music on the radio station because it's good.
Wow.
Whatever that comes to the station, if it's good, we make sure that we give it to the people.
Okay.
And that's what we are definitely going to do with your, more especially with this song. We will have a proper way of getting it so that we can have it on the system, yes, so it can be easy for us to put it on the rotation. It's a very good song. It's a very, very, very good song. And where can people who are listening to you now, whom I believe that they are now your fans, get to interact with you?
Facebook, it's Leo SA Music, Leo SA Music. And then Instagram, it's Leo SA _98. Leo SA _98. And same as on TikTok, Leo SA _98. Yes.
Before we wrap up the conversation or the interview, what is it that you think you'll never leave the station without saying? Things that you think you will never leave the station without saying.
So I just wondered, it's like you were reading my mind. I just wanted to thank my mother, Moipone Lepoleta, for raising me and allowing God to trust her with my life, and also to say to those who are at their lowest, right now, because if you can check where I come from, and then even today when I posted that I'm currently in Sandton, others will say Sandton, hi.
And even most of the artists, when you tell them that you are broadcasting from Sandton, they'll say, hey, seriously? I don't know if they take Sandton as maybe it's not part of Johannesburg or not.
It's big. It's big. I believe it's most of South Africans' dream
to be
around Sandton. So for me, it's even worse because I come from farms. Yeah. Back in there's this where my hometown, Mirdo. Nobody even recognizes it. But if you can check currently where I'm at, so I just wanted to inspire my fellows and then my fellow youth, and to say, no matter the hardships, no matter the storms, just trust in God, believe in Him, and then He's always faithful and dependable to give you what you desire and to fulfill His purpose upon your life.
Very profound. Very profound. Chabalcom's radio family, that was Leo S.A. What a very, 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 very profound gentleman. And I can't help but actually, I can't even wait for his full album. I believe that we are going to have another bright gospel star in South Africa in years to come, if he can maintain his humble part of and staying focused. Surely we are going to have another bright star in the music industry. And thank you, Leo, for coming through.
Thank you so much, sir, for having me. It is really an honor for me to be here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and that was it. It was an interview with Leo S.A. And if you want to get his music, can you repeat where they can find the music so that they can get to,
my music is out everywhere, where each and every platform where music is sold or where you can stream. It's Leo S.A. Tohomo, yeah. Leo S.A. Tohomo.
And guys out there, Ninga Sendelan.
Yes.
Each and every one of you must buy his own, because this tendency of and then you'll send via WhatsApp and everything. No, let's stop that.
Yes.
We are killing our artists. We need to support them, more especially the young and upcoming artists. They need us more than ever because they want to give their best to us. So in order for them to realize their potential, they need us to support them by buying original music.
Yes.
Please, let's stop sharing music and let's start buying music. Let's do it like the US, the US are doing.
Yes.
They support their own. That's why many of the US artists are rich, because they support them whenever they release their music. So let's follow suit. Let's keep the flag high. Let's support our own.
And one last thing, they should vote. I'm humbly asking for their votes. I'm nominated at Bokoni Bophirima Gospel Music Awards. It's BBGMA, Bokoni Bophirima Gospel Music Awards. So you SMS BBGMA and then code 2231 to 34132. It's BBGMA 2231. You send it to 34132, and then the second category is BBGMA 2221. So it's BBGMA 22212343132. Yes.
Guys, you heard it. Let's go all out and vote for him. He gave us a beautiful song. Let's thank him by voting for him. Let's send the word out there. Let's go and vote for Leo S.A. You at least, I believe that you did write down the code so that you mustn't mix them up.
Yes.
We need to vote correctly so that we make sure that he wins the category. And I believe that Chabal Comes Radio is going to lead the campaign. We are going to vote for Leo SA. Good afternoon, South Africa, and that was it. And I believe that we are having a great time, and you also enjoyed Leo SA here on Chabal Comes Radio. And I hope that you are still doing so well wherever you are this afternoon. Thank you guys. Yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Can you just take pictures? It's on social media. You can also come to and you can send me the board. And that was Leo SA with the song Toho Moya. What a song, what a song, what a song. And a very bright and upcoming young artist. Wow. If he can stay focused as he is now, I'm telling you, we are going to witness another bright star in the making when it comes to the gospel music. And also today, remember, it's Dumisani Se Kanyile studio session. It's a listening session. It's happening around Joburg. It just released a single. I think it's the name of the single is Tito Bao. Tito Mbao, and please show love to him by supporting his music. Let's go all out and buy his music on the on all the music platforms where we can able to buy those music online. Let's go and support him. It's one of our own Dumisanse Kanyele from Love and Lifestyle on Chabal Comes Radio from 3 to 6 every Saturday and Sunday. So let's go and support him. It's out. Let's go and buy that music so that he can continue to give us a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music. We are continuing as a bright eye show, and until to the hour 3, I'm Austin Bringani standing in for Conca Basilia. Good afternoon once more. Chabalcoms Radio is the station of your choice because it's the only radio that comes to you. And we don't just come to you. We come to you with beautiful music, beautiful artists, and beautiful everything, eh? Beautiful presenters. The great Conca Basilia. The great Dumisani Sekanyele. The great T.S. Umaluleke and Sagani S. The great Promise Gracious, the great. The great AJ Gordons. The great Kingdom Diva herself. The great Cat M. Mukwena. The great Ntuanano. The great Mugano on spot. The great news reader Bianca Lilaka. The great sports news reader Thomas. The great Nolutando. The great Tommy Faith Latuayo. The legendary Zozoma Party. The legendary Masako Lady and Moho. The great PK. The upcoming reward. I'm talking about your favorite Chabalcoms Radio presenters. And the great, our sister on the helm. I'm talking about the station manager, Inga. And of course, the CEO himself. Mr. 2. And we are continuing with good music as usual on Chabal Comes Radio. It's Saturday afternoon. And hey, the great Puffy on Chabal Comes Radio Top 30. And it's coming in at exactly 9 to 12 for Chabal Comes Radio Top 30. Puffy D.
Yo quisiera confesarte que te quiero. Es muy guapa tu sonrisa y tu mirada. Ay, qué lástima que tú no sientas nada. Si tú me quisieras, yo te cuidaría y tuya sería mi vida. Muchacho guapo, ven pa' acá. Ay, ven pa' acá. Muchacho guapo, ven pa' acá.
I gave you a song by Buster 929 featuring Zoo M, and the name of the song is Mapula. I want to continue to tell you Mapula.